Hard times. It is a short train to ride to Gessenburen. You exit the subway car, stepping out on the cold, grungy platform. The place is deserted, though signs of life are everywhere. A gaping hole in the ceiling filters cool, hazy light from above. To your right, a small plot of crops struggling to endure the cold and the limited light of the station. Trash and junk litters the platform. It's clear this place hasn't anything resembling a janitorial staff in quite some time. Somewhere in this old, run-down U-Bahn station lies the entrance to the Gessenburen Keats, and hopefully some leads on the whereabouts of the gang and its missing and our group's missing ship. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is ShadowRun Returns Dragonfall. We're right back where we left off here, in this abandoned U-Bahn station, doing a favor for a person in our Kurtz Bazaar. Let's see, let's see what's over here. And it's a very unique mission because it's just me and Iger. The stairway has collapsed. Okay. Well, what's over here? Old fluorescent glow lights are barely keeping the plants alive. Almost no light from the surface makes it this far underground. Well, hey, as long as they're barely alive, they're still alive, so you're underground farming. Good. Let's see. Nothing over here. Oh, goodness. Hi, guard. That's fair enough. Far enough, friend. An older man raises his hand, squinting as you approach. To his left, a young orc shifts his weight, resting a hand casually on a pistol on his hip. Both are dressed in what might be considered uniform, but it's hard to tell for sure. We don't get many visitors down here these days, and you'll forgive me saying, but, well, you don't really look like the type you usually come through here. She looks fed, for one thing, says the guard. The older man snorts. Indeed. So, what brings you to this place, stranger? Just passed through, thought I'd check at the local market. I'm from the Kurtz Bazaar. We think a gang in these parts calling themselves the Rabbin Geister hijacked a shipment belonging to us. You hear about anything like that? Yeah, let's do that. Gang, eh? The man looks over his partner in the back at you warily. No, we keep security pretty tight down around here. If a gang like that was running stuff through here, we'd know about it. But look, we don't want any trouble. Why don't you move right along and catch the next train back? Alright. Can I look around at least? The older man fixes you with a hard stare. I don't think that's a good idea, stranger. No. I think it's time you let us be. Let's see. We've had enough attack. Are we going now? Maybe we can work out a deal. How about 100 million for your trouble? The older man tries to keep his face neutral, but you can tell you've gotten his attention. Oh, so you think you can just buy us off? Is that it? You guys could use a union. I could use a look around. It's simple as that. The guard exchanges a glance, and the man lowers his eyes, muttering something to him. Fine. Make it 200. 400. Deal. The younger orc eagerly snatches the cred stick from your hand. The older man sighs and then steps aside. Just watch yourself, okay? If you cause a scene looking for that gang of yours, there's more than a little militia than you'd want to mess with. Okay, cool. Thanks. Well, that was easy. Man, I'm parched. Yeah, sure you are. Okay, so don't cause a scene. Yes, that's why I brought the tiny but mighty magical prowess of myself and Iger, the troll, soldier assault person. Never bitte. Well, no one's going to mind me looking at their stuff over here. The drawers look to be handmade of rusty sheet metal. Nothing of value catches your eye within. Well, fine then. What's over here? Can I loot other people's things over here? Oh, goldfish. Warren, is it? Hey, buddy. The man before you is of average build and nondescript dress. He's leaning against an old wooden cabinet, reading a book. As you approach, he looks up with it and casts a warm smile in your direction. Guten Tag, my name's Warren, friend. Can't say I've seen you around these parts before, just passing through, or... Let's see. What can you tell me about this place? Gustenbrunnen? Well, it's my home for one, and we're a small bar set up over there, but of course you want to know about the market. His eyes light up. It used to be something to behold, my friend, one of the grandest markets in the city. You could find nearly anything in these stalls for the right price. It's a real shame. Little by little, things slowed down. Folks stopped taking the subway line so much. But I guess that's the way of the flux. Have you seen any weapons pass through recently? His face falls. Wish that I had, my friend. Too bad. This place could be soaring with commerce, but now hardly anything passes through here, I'm afraid. Folks around here are lucky enough to have a full meal at the end of the day. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope things turn around better soon. Yeah, me too. Thanks for friendly words, though. Most folk that come through here are either looking to bum a quick handout or steal what they can before disappearing down the line. Anything I can do to help? No, I don't think so, friend. But thank you for the gesture. The man squints at you. He looks thoughtfully. Say, have you heard the story of Schinderhands? Not sure. Schinderhands was an outlaw centuries ago, back in the Napoleonic days. See, Schneiderhands was a thief, a greedy one, if you believe the stories. He and his gang raided up and down the Rhine, stealing for themselves. But something happened. The people of the Rhineland, they were inspired by Schneiderhands, and in time, they hailed him a hero. He was stealing from the French, you see, he chuckles and continues. I think something happened then, something surprising, even to Schneiderhands. I think because of this, perhaps he became the hero people wanted him to be. Maybe he started stealing from the rich and giving it to the poor, I don't know. History books are confusing, to say the least. At any rate, the point of this, friend, I think that maybe, if enough people believe something to be true, it can change the truth of the thing. Perhaps enough people here in Gadenburn have hope to believe in, then our fate will change as well. Until then, we will continue on. Let's see. Seem to be intelligence. I don't even have an intelligence of 3. Dang. Seem pretty well educated man. Why choose a life underground here in this place? Can you answer a few more questions for me? Yeah, why here? Ah, fair question. Let's say that it was the best option at the time. At any rate, it's my home now, and I won't abandon it simply because it's grown somewhat older and poorer. Anything I can help you with? Looking for information. Have you heard of this gang? Certainly, they've been spinning quite the tale these parts of late. Hard to know of anything for sure, though. One rumor says they hijacked freight out of the Frankfurter Tor. Then the next day, I hear about sighting down at the Alexanderplatz. Hell, just yesterday I heard someone claim they saw a member of the regular speed by on the U-Bahn tunnel, clinging to the side of the train car. Ha! He leans closer. Between you and me, that's probably a gang called Surf Turf. Strange ones, those. Here they implant suction cups into their hands and feet. I guess they really like hitching rides on the U-Bahn trains? Shakes his head. That's the flux state for you, though. Full of strange and unexpected. I'll be going now. Well, thanks for the info, buddy. That's really nice. And the bar, you say? Well, let's go check out the bar and talk to this goldfish person. The woman starts a little as you approach, but she recovers quickly and beams brightly at you. The fox face on her headdress seems to grin as well. Her classically nasal American accent is obvious. Hey, kiddo, share a drink with me? Sure, if you're buying. Awesome. Unfortunately, I ain't got a lot of options here. They've got beer, homebrewed gin, schnapps, pick your poison. I've been drinking gin and tonics. Tonic cuts out some of the gas flavor. I think they've been distilling old propane tanks. Yeah. Okay. I'll have one of those too then. Sure thing. He fills a tumbler full of cheap gin and dirty ice, splashes a bit of tonic in, and slides across the bar. There's a slight gasoline smell to it. So, what's a girl like you do in a place like this? I'm just traveling through. Heard there was a market, but, well, just look at this place. She waves her arm in a wide circle, taking everything in from sadly shimmying woman to the near-empty quarters outside. So I'm having a drink on this fine gentleman here, and then I'm moving on. Where are you from? California Free State. Doing the whole European tour thing, you know. Besides, getting out of the hellhole, it's been a real good learning experience. Had some good fun, made some good friends. She clatters the ice around in a drink. You can smell the cheap gin from where you stand. But it's a hellhole everywhere these days. Can't drink enough to forget some things I've seen, but I'm all for communism and anarchy, free love, but something in the F-state goes... Sometimes the F-state goes a little far. Oh, here everything gets flux. What do you mean? It's just how things, how like the turf wars and the racist and junk, you know? Those humanist assholes? Unpleasant. But that shit aside, I like the idea of a state without the man. Listen, my name's Goldfish. What's yours? Call me Aiduken. Nice to meet you, Aiduken. Now that I've said my bit, what are you doing in a place like this? I'm looking for this gang. Raven ghosts? Might be anything in this place. Seems like everyone and everything down here is a ghost. Ghost of the past, ghost trains, ghostly thin folks, pale of lack of sunlight. I need sunlight too. I like to joke I photosynthesize, but it just gives me so much energy. Energy these people don't have anymore. Her expression grows stern for a moment and stares into her gin and tonic. Maybe I've been down here long enough. Maybe I'm a ghost too. Alright, that's it, Fraulein. You're officially cut off. The total is 36 new yen. Can I at least buy something for my friend here? She's been talking with me a bit and hasn't had anything. No, you're cut off. Don't want you slipping out of it. Dude, chill. Forget I asked. She turns with you in a shrug. Sorry I can get you anything else, but thanks for being a pal. And we got a cold one. Nice. What's this? Other than an obvious pile of garbage. Smells something died in here. Upon closer inspection, it's just moldy soy cakes. Well, decayed cakes are dead cakes. I'm gonna eat those. No, over here. Not back there. Not back there. Over here. Over here. There we go. Well, then what's down here? Let's keep looking. And nothing comes down that U-Bahn rail. These two fellas over there by that ladder, which never hurts to look at the ladder. Surface access has been welded shut, probably in an attempt to keep security tight. Makes sense. Hey, an actual market. Let's see. We have the odd merchant, a shopkeeper, someone who's obviously security, militia captain. Alright, well, let's go talk to Odd Merchant. Hello there, newcomer. I have many exciting and rare weapons for you to peruse peruse. Instruments of death of the sort you can't find anywhere else. Care to look around? Sure. Despite the shopkeeper's claims, her inventory looks decidedly poor. Most of the weapons appear rusty and in ill repair. Particularly cobbled together pistol stands out from the bunch. Let's see what you have. Slapdash pistol. Made of mixed up parts from Ares Cavalier and Ruger pistols. Huh. 2,000 caps? I'm almost tempted to take it just out of curiosity. Ooh, katana. Alright, weapon merchant, you got me. And no, I will not equip it at the moment. See anything else you like? I don't know, it doesn't mean there's... What's up with the shoddy looking pistol? Exquisite, is it not? A work of the master craftsman who used to live here. Forged in some of the finest slug throwers in this side of the Atlantic. And at that price, a steal. Interesting story. Let me have a closer look. Oh, no, I already purchased it. I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's much here that would interest me. Well, it's been lean pickings lately in these parts, and on top of that, there's the militia. They need most of the best pieces to help keep us safe. Still, I've got some reliable weapons of defense. I'll be going now, thanks. Well, that's neat. Before we talk to that guy, This crate appears to have been pried hastily open. There's a partially torn shipping label on it. Most of the ink has been worn off, but the word Kurt's Bazaar is still clearly visible. Hey, shopkeeper. How you doing? Hi there, stranger. Got a sale on today. You interested in some rations? Salvage? Some home remedies? Well, let's see. There's a crate behind your shop that looks like it was marked for delivery to Kurt's Bazaar. Would happen to know about that, would you? Troll looks around nervous. No, I don't know anything about crates. Let's see. Looking for some backup? It's just us here, friend. Okay, look, yeah. The gang came by yesterday, asked me to move the rest of these medical supplies, and they disappeared. I don't know where they went. I mean, hey, you gotta make a living, right? Look around here. They leave me some kind of score. I'm grateful. Already sold most of it in less than a day. Plenty of folks around here in need of real medical supplies. Alright, I told you what else you know. We're so cool, right? I don't know anything else. Relax. I believe you. Times are tough. I'm sure these people need stuff. Hate to break it to you, but those supplies were stolen from another Keats. My Keats. That means all the money you've been making belongs to me. Now, I understand, but we'll keep things civil with this shopkeeper. You're not going to hurt me? Thank you, stranger. Not everyone's so understanding around here. Look, if you're looking for the gang, try the old information kiosk on the other side of the market. I've seen some people coming and going through there. Well, thank you. See, this is one of those fly vinegar honey moments I'm thinking. We got the militia over there. We got some kiosk over there. Alright, militia captain. Lay it on me. Lay it on me. The militia captain stands alert, her eyes tracking slowly across the market before coming to rest on you. Guten Tag. You seem to be keeping a close eye on the Keats. Have you seen a shipment of weapons pass through recently? No? I would have noticed that. Okay. Looking for a place, looking for this gang. No, she frowns slightly, and I wouldn't suggest asking questions about such things around here. I don't know, everyone's been really helpful. They've been telling me lots of stuff. These crates have seemed to be part of the shipment that was en route to the Kurt's Bazaar. You notice a set of scuff marks on the ground, as if something heavy was dragged across here. The marks vanish into a wall. Inspect the wall more closely. You find a small seam in the wall, suggests that there might be a passageway hidden in the wall here, but you can spot no clear mechanism for opening it. Maybe we should ask around. Looks like this... looks at this place, so I'm not sure someone... This looks like the place, but I'm sure someone might spill the beans. Yeah, we'll walk away for the moment. We're gonna get to the kiosk, but I want to check out everything. The area is extreme disrepair. Water is flooding out of the walls and stagnating pools on the floor. You can smell the mildew from here. Yeah, we talked to people. We heard about the kiosk. This appears to be an old U-Bahn information terminal. Judging by the system design and current condition, it is quite old. As you approach, the machine makes a series of sputtering sounds. Dust-covered screens flickers dimly to light. Time since last update. Long time. Error. Primary database not found. Restarting. Offline mode. Restarting. Screen goes dark and the machine begins to emit a bizarre variety of clicking and chirping sounds. After an interval amount of time, the screen finally shutters back to life. Welcome to Gunzabron Station. Please select an option. Data corrupted station, history, route information, enter custom query. Alright, 3. Station history. This station opened in April 18, 1930 as the final stop in the U-Bahn U8 line. It was designed by prominent U-Bahn architect Alfred so-and-so. The construction of the U8 line began in 1914 under the home line. 1930 represented. Continue reading. During World War II, unfinished tunnels and stations along the U8 line were converted into air raid shelters, including parts of the station in decades following the war. Today, the U8 line continues to operate, carrying thousands of passengers through this place. In addition, the former bunker at this location has been transformed into the popular museum exhibit showing the history and development of Britain's underworld. Please inquire at information kiosk for current museum rates and hours of admittance. Ah. That's probably the museum that they're hanging out in. Gotcha. Route information. You start to press the 4 key and only realize that the key is missing from the keyboard. A thick layer of grime and dust rests in its place. 6. Enter custom query. Please enter your custom query string now. The system attempt to match your... let's try door? Museum? Open? Alright, well. Leave the terminal alone. Guess we'll try to... You know what? That'll be something for next time. So here's where I'll say thank you all for joining me. I really hope you're enjoying my content as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. And I really hope you do, because, well, keep making videos. If you like this video, please remember to hit the thumbs up button down below and let me know how much you like it. Now, or leave a comment. I love the comments. Love to hear how much you are all enjoying this. Otherwise, please check out the links in the description down below. I'd love to see everyone on my Discord server, because I like having friends. And there's a lot of other really cool stuff down there I think you should check out. So anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I shall see you all next time.